10 reasons he keeps you around but doesn't want a relationship. Navigating closeness with a guy who isn't interested in a relationship can be perplexing, especially if you already have feelings for him. If you're a woman, this might resonate with you. Alternatively, picture this scenario. You share a close connection with a guy, and at times, he gives off signals that suggest he's interested. Perhaps he's charming and attentive, and things appear to be going well between you. There's undeniable chemistry, and both of you are aware of it. However, when it comes to commitment, he asserts that he doesn't want a relationship with you. While he may not explicitly state his lack of interest in a relationship, you can discern it from his actions, or lack thereof. Despite your closeness, he doesn't make any moves toward a romantic commitment. He might pull you in with warmth and then create distance, seemingly conflicted within himself. Wondering why? Well, here are 10 common reasons why a guy might keep you around without wanting a relationship. 1. He's not ready to commit. A significant factor behind a guy keeping you in his life without seeking a committed relationship is his reluctance to be tied down to one person. He acknowledges that entering into a girlfriend-boyfriend dynamic entails a commitment of loyalty, and not every guy is prepared for such a level of responsibility. Some simply desire a carefree experience without the burden of potentially hurting someone else's feelings. Various reasons might contribute to a guy's aversion to a committed relationship. Firstly, he might feel that he's not in the optimal financial situation to engage in a serious romantic involvement. Alternatively, he could be prioritizing his career or personal development. At times, it's just about seeking enjoyment without the concern of causing emotional distress to another person. 2. He doesn't love you. If you've developed a close connection with a guy and you're dropping all the hints, but it seems like he's not tuning in, there's a strong possibility that he doesn't view you romantically. This stands out as a pivotal point encompassing the other aspects discussed in this article. Essentially, when a guy is interested, he tends to want to keep you around. You may have heard tales of notorious playboys who, upon finding a special someone, suddenly become reluctant to let them go. A guy genuinely interested in you might persist in pursuing you, even if he's aware you might be in a relationship. It's that straightforward. One key indicator that he may not reciprocate your feelings is his response to your advances. When you compliment his looks or express your admiration for guys like him, does he appear pleased, or does he steer clear of that territory? Take note of whether he values your company and actively makes plans to spend time with you. Or is he only present when he needs something from you? Consider his willingness to go out with you. Does he enjoy your company during various times, or is it limited to late-night visits? These are the signs to watch for in discerning whether a guy genuinely cares about you or if his intentions are more transactional. 3. He's unsure about what he wants. At times, guys find themselves in a state of internal conflict when considering entering into a relationship with a girl. For example, he might harbor genuine feelings for you but fear that his friends may not approve. Alternatively, occasional bouts of insecurity might lead him to believe that he needs to play mind games to maintain your interest. While he may genuinely like you, he might not feel prepared for a committed relationship. This could stem from concerns about his financial standing or a desire to concentrate on advancing his career. If a guy harbors affection for you but believes he's not ready for a relationship, it creates a sense of conflict within him. Despite making efforts to keep you close, driven by his desire for you, he refrains from initiating a formal relationship due to his perceived lack of readiness. This situation can leave the girl perplexed about his true intentions. 4. He's getting some benefits. Ever come across the term, friends with benefits? According to the Oxford Dictionary, it refers to a friend with whom one has an occasional and casual sexual relationship. When a guy engages in a sexual relationship with you without the commitment of a formal relationship, he's likely inclined to maintain that arrangement. Let's be honest. If he can enjoy the benefits of a physical connection without the responsibility of a relationship, he might see no incentive to pursue a more committed status. There's even the possibility that he perceives you as having a lower regard for yourself, given the ease with which he can engage in a physical relationship without the label of dating. Consider this. Human nature tends to place higher value on things that are either scarce or challenging to obtain. If something is readily available, it may not be perceived as significant. A guy who effortlessly attains a physical connection with you is likely to adopt a similar mindset. Conversely, if he had to go on a date, earn a first kiss, and put an effort to bring you to his place, establishing a formal relationship would be a prerequisite before any physical intimacy could take place. 5. He wants to keep his options open. Another reason why a guy might opt to have you around without desiring a committed relationship is the understanding that as friends, he has the freedom to do as he pleases. After all, how can you raise objections to him spending time with other girls when your relationship is merely that of friends? He appreciates the liberties that come with being single and is hesitant to jeopardize it by committing exclusively to you. A guy aiming to keep his options open is likely seeking a more casual connection. He desires the physical aspect but is not inclined towards a formal commitment. While some guys may explicitly communicate their disinterest in a serious relationship, others might convey it through their behavior, signaling a preference for casual encounters. It's up to you to discern these signals and decide whether to move forward. 6. He knows he already has you. Similar to how girls may be put off when a guy becomes excessively attentive, expressing intense interest in a guy too rapidly can swiftly dampen his enthusiasm. Once he perceives that he already has you, the element of challenge diminishes. It's the things we put effort into that we cherish the most. When something comes too easily, its significance tends to decrease. Therefore, if you find yourself in proximity to a guy and consistently exhibit excessive enthusiasm, fulfilling his requests and readily agreeing to everything he says, there's a likelihood that he may not envision progressing the relationship beyond friendship. 7. He's playing it safe. If he's keeping you in his life but isn't inclined towards a serious relationship, it might stem from a fear of the potential loss. The prospect of expressing a desire for a committed relationship and facing rejection is daunting to him. There's a fear that such a turn of events could alter the dynamics of your friendship irreversibly. This concern is particularly heightened in long-standing friendships. He understands that initiating a romantic pursuit and encountering a negative response could introduce awkwardness into your friendship. Therefore, he opts to maintain the status quo to preserve the integrity of your existing connection. For example, if you notice him offering compliments and conveying desire through his gaze, it could signify his underlying wish for something more, albeit with an apprehension of jeopardizing the current friendship. 8. He likes you as a friend. At times, a guy may appreciate the friendship but may not envision a romantic involvement with you, and this can be attributed to various factors. For instance, he might already be in a relationship. However, more commonly, it could be that he doesn't perceive you as his romantic type. Perhaps he values your honesty and virtue but doesn't see you as someone he'd showcase to his friends. While this might appear unfair or even superficial, it's a common occurrence. Some guys opt for a stylish, attractive girl they can proudly display over a kind and caring friend whom they may not find visually appealing enough. 9. He likes being single. Yet another reason a guy might resist entering into a relationship with you is merely because he relishes the freedom of single life. Certainly, some individuals find fulfillment in relationships, reveling in the love and attention bestowed upon them by their partners. Conversely, there are those who prioritize the liberty that accompanies singledom. For some, it's a conscious choice, valuing the autonomy and flexibility inherent in being single. Additionally, others may have experienced heartbreak multiple times, leading them to opt for a hiatus from the dating scene and relish their time alone. 10. Insecurity. Occasionally, guys hesitate to progress to the next stage, even if they desire to, due to uncertainty about your feelings towards them. He may believe you're out of his league or assume he might not measure up in taking care of you. An insecure guy is particularly apprehensive about facing rejection, and this fear may manifest in peculiar behavior. For instance, he might exhibit signs of jealousy when he sees you with other guys but refrains from openly admitting his desire for you to be his girlfriend. Conclusion. It can be perplexing and exasperating when a guy keeps you in his life but doesn't seek a relationship. However, understanding the underlying reasons is crucial. Is he already enjoying certain benefits from your connection? Is he simply seeking a casual hookup as a playboy? Or perhaps, is he just not prepared for a committed relationship at the moment? The responses to these inquiries will shape your decision on whether to maintain a friendship with him. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.